We're going to switch gears one more time. This has nothing to do with our wonderful advertisers, okay? Nothing to do with it, okay? Just want to say
Consider this a
that.
sharp change. We're making a
This is
U-turn.
a deep pivot for everybody, okay? We're going to talk about chemtrails. Because I know that this is something that's of
Cozy
deep
is like, what the hell?
Cozy, you're saying, get me the hell away from this. It does nothing to do with our business. This is something I understand, Nikki. I was told by our booker that this is something that interests you. I was actually shocked to find out this is something that interests Miranda. So I'm deeply out of
Nikki
touch
and
with
I
this.
are weirdos. What do you expect?
So the catalyst for this is that our old psychopath Tucker Carlson on his show.
Our favorite psycho, yeah.
Like my least favorite person in all of media. I think I'm probably his least favorite person. He is being mocked far and wide over promoting a chemtrail conspiracy theory, which suggests that planes are emitting substances into the atmosphere that are meant to serve various nefarious purposes, meaning weather control, population control, or spreading substances that affect health or behavior. In reality, though, what we are seeing is condensation trails, frozen water vapor. I'm sorry. Frozen water vapor from jet exhaust mixing with cold air at high altitude. So we got to show you
Coast to Coast AM now.
number 6 for you guys of Tucker Carlson. There you go.
Always the obvious questions that are so vigorously discouraged. And one of the questions that's been the most discouraged over the past 30 years are, what are those lines in the sky that you see trailing jets? What is that? Some people call them chemtrails, claim that somehow the U.S. government is spraying poison on the population. Those people are clearly crazy. Wikipedia calls them crazy. Every news outlet calls them crazy. But the trails are still there. And it's clearly not water vapor, because that doesn't make sense at all. So what are they? We've spent the last 6 months trying to find someone credible who could explain that to us. A serious, sane person with an engineering background who could tell us, what are we looking at? Because we're looking at something. And I don't care what names you call me. I still want to know what it is. And we think we have found that person. Dane Wigington of Northern California has been on this subject for almost 30 years and has compiled what we believe, after looking at it pretty carefully, is the most comprehensive account of what we're seeing. And it's very bad.
Nikki, want to know why we don't have millions of subscribers yet? Because I won't do shit like this. I'm not going to do segments on this. And I just want a reminder for everybody that Tucker Carlson also claims that he was attacked by demons in his sleep. Not making it up. Feel free to go look it up on social media.
He had the scratch marks to prove it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's also in bed with like 6 dogs or something.
Sounds right.
That would explain the scratches. Yeah.
I was like, that seems like a more plausible like thing that your dog
yes. Occam's razor, guys. Was it a demon or your dog scratching you? Yes.
I want to think it was a demon, but you know, and then it jumped into his soul, and that explains this very interesting evolution of his.
What do you make of this specifically, Nikki? And also just like this broader, we are so deep into the Alex Jones conspiracy theories of life that is really permeating and becoming very popular in this segment of like the right wing, right, whatever podcast sphere.
Well, what I was going to talk to you guys about, like my sort of connection to chemtrails, is that I've been doing a lot of reporting on Make America Healthy Again, and there is a significant population amongst the MAHA movement that believes in what the sort of the more broader term is called weather modification. And they are actually going into state legislatures to get weather modification banned. And it also has a lot to do with like crop dusting, like cloud seeding, like these kind of things are also all sort of part of this like sort of broader idea that you know, chemicals are being strewn about our environment and are causing you know, widespread health issues. And so Marjorie Taylor Greene actually has a federal bill called the Clear Skies Act, and that also deals with weather modification, which is sort of the proper way that people are referring to the chemtrails conspiracy theory.
Is this something that's popular with the MAHA, MAGA?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yes.
saw Drea de Matteo on the Sopranos podcast with Jamie Lynn Sigler and the other one, What's Up, Pal, or something like that. And she was talking about how they tried to eat snow or something, and they couldn't because it was all full of chemicals from cloud seeding, and it was artificial snow basically because they had modified the weather so intensely that they made it snow, and that the snow was artificial essentially.
I'm fine having conversations about like the chemicals we're putting on our food and
Yeah.
crop dusting. This is
Pesticides
a
and all
real
that.
throwback.
Pesticides. Yeah.
Pesticides, yeah. This is
It's
a real
real.
throwback. I don't know if you know who Kelly Ward is. She ran for
Yeah.
Senate in
Yes.
Arizona, and
Yep.
she was a big chemtrail person, and she got the nickname Chemtrail Kelly. And it in no small part, I think, I mean, there are many things about her candidacy that was absurd and ridiculous, but it impacted her politically. People did not think it was something we should explore. They were like, she's a whack job, like, which I still, that's my personal opinion. You can sue me, don't sue me,
My
but like,
favorite thing is my hometown Facebook page because I'll read it and we'll have chemtrails, contrails, whatever in our like in crosshatches. You can see them very clearly. They're straight lines all over the town, and people will be like, "Oh, they're up there doing it today. Expect wind tomorrow." And truthfully, it will be very windy for the next few days. But I also live in Southern California where Santa Anas
Where
are
it's
very
windy.
popular. Yeah, where it's incredibly windy, like almost 200 days out of the year. So
I literally
whatever.
have always just thought it was jet exhaust and cold in the atmosphere, but
It
there you
is.
go.
It's the contrails. It's the condensation trails left by the airplanes.
Yeah.
I
It's a
cannot
very
go down
common
this
thing.
road with you, Maha. This is where I get off the train.
But it's
I'm
really interesting
I'm
because
okay.
you do have I mean Ron DeSantis signed this bill. I mean
Yeah.
you have sort of a willingness among politicians to just sort of to not say, hey guys, this is not a real thing, but instead say, hey, you're my constituent, you're concerned about this, and so I'm going to deal with it using legislation, using a process.
Mhm.
Audience, if you believe in chemtrails, please raise your hand and talk to us and explain why, because I would love to hear about this. You know who else has a huge platform and believes in chemtrails is Kylie Jenner. She's posted about it all the time, and she'll post
Well,
pictures of the
that's
sky and
definitely the
say,
sentient
and that is a
queen of
very
our
educated
moment.
woman. She's a billionaire,
Definitely the
so we
woman
have
I'm
to
going
listen to her.
billionaire because her mom set her life. Give me the same woman who thought doing a Pepsi ad about Black Lives Matter
That
was
was
a way to make a
Kendall.
political movement.
Gosh, that's Kendall. You got
What
to
we
get
have
your
to move on.
Kardashians straight.